I'm ready for my second serving. Up, Whitey Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Shokugeki no Souma Le Dessert Chapter 2. So, we're gonna find out this chapter how Simon met his woman, and I'm really excited for this. This is going to be very interesting. Let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. After I dropped out of Totsuki in my third year, I spent a number of years just wandering the world. Then one year, on a total whim, I came back to Japan. Man, I'm hungry. I gotta go grab some food. Maybe I'll go to the hotel restaurant. No, better not. I've cooked here for gourmet events and stuff a handful of times for the council. Yeah, I'd rather avoid meeting anyone I know. It'd be awkward. Better make it somewhere no one would know me. Here we go. At the Souma Street Market. Here it is. Tamako Yukihara. The Yukihara family restaurant. Oh my god, it really was pure unplanned happenstance that brought me to that little family restaurant. And this chapter is titled Le Passé. Right after I left Totsuki, I couldn't find the will to do much of anything. I lived off of the money I'd won in contests from when I was still in school and just kind of wandered the world, listening to music, staring at the sky, and doing a lot of nothing. Eventually, I ran across a few people who asked me to cook for them, and slowly, bit by bit, I eased myself back into the kitchen. But there was still this cold knot that lingered in the pit of my stomach. Even when I stood before the stove, the spark of passion to push into the storm just wasn't there. I couldn't remember why I'd ever bothered to cook or what it felt like to want to. What's this place? Yukihara, a family restaurant, eh? Thanks for the grub. Sure thing. Come again. Oh, party of one? Have a seat at the bar. Sure. The place is pretty packed. So what do you have? Oh, let's see. How about that one, the chef's special? Oh, one chef special, eh? Come right up. Oh my god, someone looks so much like his mama. It's so crazy. Yep, definitely a failure. Losers, pony up, you owe me a beer. Huh? Now that's weird. Mister, you're new around here, aren't you? You poor thing. I thought about warning you when you made your order. Otama's slip-ups can be truly awful. It's Tamako, Kyo. Quit calling me by my baby nickname. Still, Tamako sure has mellowed out now that she's older. I remember when she was roughhousing delinquent back in school. Oh, we all do. Dear Otama cut such a dapper figure in those days. All the school children here loved her. Afternoon, Miss Tamako. Fixes Tamako. Damn! Fucking Tamako! Jesus! Fixes Tamako. Guys from East High have shown up at the 4th Street Cafe. Right. Leave it to me. Oh my god! Mama was a badass! Yeah, I was a bit of a spitfire back then. Still think of this place as my turf, though. There's no smoking in this kitchen, girl. I know. I did it out of habit. Geez, what's up with her? Look, I'm no stranger to gambling on recipes, but are they sure they should continue to serve up bombs like that? That said, this seems like a pretty nice little hole in the wall. After that, I made a point of dropping in at Yukihara every time I came back to Japan. What, you again? Oh, hey, welcome back, Joichiro. Could you cook something up for me? That last dish you made was the best thing I've ever tasted. Hold it, this kitchen is my turf. I ain't letting you strutting around like you own the place. Here, put on this apron. Dad! Okay, sure, you're a good cook. I'll give you that. Why, thanks. Okay, you win. As of today, I officially accept you as one of my gang. Be grateful. Okay. Hey, Tamako, it's not like you could cook anything good even if your life depended on it. You're looking to start something, so why do it? What's so fun for you about cooking? There's no one thing really. I do what I want. That's all. That's all. Always have, always will. Though I do like seeing big smiles on our customers' faces. Can't that be enough? When I saw that smile, I felt the cold knot in my gut loosen, and something soft and warm spread through my body. It was eye-opening. Huh? Man, you went through all that in school? That had to be rough. But even after all that, you're still cooking. That tells me it's something you just can't live without. You know, when you're cooking, you get this look on your face. It's a look I like seeing. Oh, and you aren't just a member of my gang anymore. I think I'll give you a little promotion up to, well, my special someone. Oh my god, this is so cute. Oh, I'd like it if you didn't tell Souma about Totsuki or how I go overseas to cook. I want him to decide on his own what he wants to do without my life choices influencing him. Besides, there's a lot about being a chef that isn't fun or easy. Look at Souma! This is so cute! Whoa! Dear parents and guardians, notice a parent visitation day. Oh, she got her haircut. Straighten her hair treatment. Oh, God, I'm gonna cry. Sounds like she was a wonderful person. That's lovely. I have to wonder if maybe someday the Nakiri family can be as close and trusting as the Yukiharas. Personally, I'd really like it. If the day would come and Father and I could be like we were so long ago and chat and enjoy meals together like a family. Wow, Father! Speaking of, Father, you startled me. I think I'll let Azami tell the rest of the story. Will you listen? What? Erina, this is a long story, but I want you to hear it. First, let me tell you about Asashi Saiba. And once that story is finished, please allow me to say a proper goodbye to you! What? Funny how it all works out. Must be karma, no fate. Meanwhile, in America, last time I was here was the funeral. Hey there, Mom. Why do I even bother? I should have never given birth to you. Not that I've got happy memories of you. Heck, standing here, I don't feel much of anything for you. It brings back a lot of memories of my mom. Cooking, that's... Speaking of Saiba, there he is! I thought that was Yukihara for a second. I was like, oh shit, no. It's Saiba, thank God. Cooking, that's on my own, eh? I figured the first step would be to go back to my roots, which I've actively ignored until now. But in the end, it turned out that I don't even have much in the way of roots to go back to. Look, someone was already here. Oh my, you're right. I wonder who offered those. People Mom used to know? Sheesh, all of us have gotten so old now. I wish you'd gotten old with us. I always knew she was heading for an early grave. She was a drunk and a shameless gold digger. She got in the pants of every good-looking guy with money she came across. Whoa, easy now. You shouldn't talk about the dead like that. Chef, I could say what I want. Why'd you have to die, you dumb old hag? She was on the promiscuous side, and she could be awfully stubborn when she had a drink or two. I miss her, but I feel especially bad for her kid. I hope he's okay wherever he is. That's right. She wound up having a kid after that one night stand, didn't she? She always bragged about how the guy was this hot young Asian guy. A young Asian guy? Mana was the first one to notice. You're kidding? Is that true? Yes, sir. At Lady Mana's instruction, he did a thorough check into Mr. Asashi's background. The statements we acquired from our inquiries all match. From a medical standpoint, the blood types would make sense. We're all waiting the results of the DNA testing, however. The divine tongue does many things. Sometimes it gives me an impression of the personality and even the mental state of the chef. When I tasted Asashi's basty underneath its flavor, I saw an emptiness, passionless void. It was a... No! What? It's a familiar image! The results are clear! Asashi Saiba is definitely related to Sir Azami! What? 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 They are father and son! What? Oh my god, there was almost incest! Oh my fucking god! What? What? Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! After watching Saiba Senmai get swallowed by the storm and leave Totsuki, I felt like a pure husk of my former self. I couldn't bring myself to care much about much of anything. Not other people, even myself. Nothing mattered to me at all. At the time, I hadn't yet met Mana, but that doesn't erase the results by my carelessness rot. After everything I've done, I have no right to bear the Nakiri name. I thoughtlessly abandoned my child and his mother, thus I'm voluntarily leaving the Nakiri household. What? Knowing what I know now, I can't leave him, Asashi, alone. I may not be able to see you or your mother again for a very long time, but I'm glad that I at least had one last chance to watch you during the blue and to see how much you've grown. I can't believe there was almost incest! Father, you truly are the worst. I can't refute that. I've been a terrible father, a terrible human being. Yes! Thank you, Nakiri! Thank you, Erina, for slapping this motherfucker! Erina, I'm sick to death of listening to you mope. Let's go, we're leaving. We are? To where? Well done, Erina. The Dakiri family no longer has any need to leave its chefs languishing in solitude. Days later, I had Yunosuke and Sarge dig into it, and it looks like what I thought was right. Hazami Nakiri is my... well, not that knowing that does anything for me now. I've already done all the damage I could messing with the princess and turning the blue inside out. After all that, there's no way an outsider like me would ever find a place to belong. Princess Erina, I'm aware this is terribly belated, but please allow me to offer my sincere condolences on the death of your mother. Now then, do you have any plans for what you'll be doing from here on out? Huh? Plans? Me? I don't really have anywhere left to go. Really? That's perfect. We were just searching for a chef of exceptional talent. Satisfying the bookmaster's exceedingly refined palate is no small feat. We can have no shortage of highly capable chefs on hand to accomplish this task. Besides, if everyone wasn't present for our cozy family meals, it'd reflect quite poorly on the vulnerable Nakiri family's good name. And you are family. Isn't that right, elder brother Isashi? Oh my god! I can't believe this! Oh my god, I can't believe this! Oh my god, I do not want this manga to end next chapter! You better keep going! You ain't in Weekly Shonen Jump anymore! We need more! We need more! Oh my god, I can't believe this! I thought this was just going to be the backstory of how Joichiro met his woman, how the Yukihara family came together, but oh my god, I did not expect this! Holy shit! Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this chapter. Were you guys shocked about this shit? Seriously, please pull Sriracha, Giga Jump, let this man have more! let Yuno continue! Oh my fucking god, I just can't believe it! And there was almost incest! Oh, there's almost incest! Oh my god! Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdicanzake if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Shokugeki no Souma content. There's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Vimeo, PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.